And just like that, we're back. Back for game 2, folks. That's right. ESL One Mumbai SEA qualifiers need a second team for the grand final. TNC waiting already there with a 1-game advantage for a best-of-5 series against either 496 Gaming or Genuine Gaming. And Genuine Gaming already off to a good start. Loads of Australian fans probably cheering and screaming in excitement.
Well, sir, we have a Nature Prophet into a Viper and Rubik. And then we have an Ix pick versus a Viper. I don't like that too much for Mr. Lifestealer. He's going to be very slowed for the majority of the game. Usually, when Viper was picked a lot, Ix wasn't because of that. And Viper is banned a lot right now because he's really good. And he's been banned in that last game. Now he kind of gets through. And I'm afraid for my Genuine Gaming that with this Lifestealer pick, they're in a bad position already. Then they go with the Batrider. All right.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough. I mean, one thing Genuine Gaming definitely got going for them is multiple delivery devices by the third pick, right? The Batrider or the Prophet can get the Lifestealer in. Maybe even out.
I mean, Bat plus Lifestealer, it used to be a really good... just a really good combination. You have that in Fast Bomb with the Lasso. That's pretty good. At the same time, Bounty Hunter is in this game, and that guy is going to be scouting you out all the time. And Bounty Hunter overall with the Viper, they can, like if 496 itemizes properly, and if they have a decent laning stage, they could crush Genuine Gaming after the laning stage instantly, just by the looks of the draft right now. So... I don't know, Genuine Gaming, they have to respond to this draft somehow. Now you can see with the Oracle as well, we can see something like a Huskar to just completely make this 496 Gaming filthy as it can be.
Well, it's already a very good pick, right? Because it screws over the Batrider completely with lassos.
Yeah, it's awesome versus Bat. You can basically deal with the sticky napalm in the lane with Purge, and then later on, as you said, you can just use your ulti to get rid of the lasso.
What do Genuine Gaming need right now? Do you think we see this just dip back as a Batrider support, or is this definitely going to be a core, do you think?
I don't know. We've seen a lot of teams put that Batrider as support once he gets countered by something like an Oracle, so I wouldn't be super surprised if Genuine Gaming does that as well. Yesterday we saw them do some crazy stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do it today as well.
What do you think this Ember ban's about as well? The 496 keep prioritizing this in the first phase, even when they pick things like Viper.
Ember is really good right now with the new build with Sleight of Fist. Like, that hero is really good, in a really good spot, so everyone is kind of banning it out, and everyone is scared by him. I can definitely understand why they do it. Also, they pick a Dazzle now, so this Oracle, if he's laning versus Dazzle, he's good. If he's laning versus Batrider, he's good. This Viper is good versus Lifestealer. Rubik is... Well, Nature's Prophet is the only hero in my mind right now that hasn't been countered by 496 Gaming, but it's not like they're countering them. It's like Genuine Gaming is picking these heroes that aren't good versus the enemy hero, you know? But they must have a plan, so that's why they're doing it.
496 just step back them out. Okay, just pick what we want. They're countering themselves right now. This is good.
They like to feel under pressure, you know. That's when they perform the best. Like, we're in that Naga game. Yeah, we're playing versus Naga, guys. We have to win this right now. We have to do something, and then they perform well. Maybe that's the key to their success.
What you're about? The whole tactic of that last game was, oh crap, we're against Naga. We shouldn't go late, but
we're going to get
free Midases.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to. I was kind of, you know, just stretching it, but
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Manipulating the truth. But too much Americanization in this cast. Let's focus on what these final picks are going to be, though, because right now, what will not be fake news is the 10th pick. There's a Huskar available. This is very feasible right now, right? There's nothing there that's countering at the moment.
Yeah. Like, if you're Genuine Gaming, you can't pick it, I think, because there's a Viper that counters you. Viper is like one of the best heroes versus that Huskar. With the Nether Toxin, you can basically just get rid of his passive, so it's pretty good on the lane and after the lane. At the same time, for 496 Gaming, Huskar is definitely an option. So I doubt they'll go for that. If maybe Genuine Gaming can get. All right, they're the ones that take the Naga now. But
Interesting.
Yeah, because the ports like Dazzle and Bat, I suppose, most likely. Then you have Lifestealer, Naga, and Prophet as cores. But I'd rather see Dazzle as a core, honestly, as he can provide you with that early game tempo. But it's not an easy Dazzle game either. I mean, you can actually lane Dazzle versus Viper, even with the Poison Touch, even with his Viper's armor. I think you can win that lane. But
whereas no other hero here really wins the lane, right? Like Naga gets screwed over because she won't have a passive with a Riptide.
I suppose. They go with Terror. Right, so it's gonna be offlane bounty for 496. We're gonna see that Viper mid and Terrorblade safe lane. And for Genuine Gaming, it's LY playing Naga, so that's most likely gonna be their midder. Calvin playing Lifestealer. Snow the offlane Dazzle, it seems. Roger Dodger is gonna be position 5 Bat Rider. And Lord Boons is gonna be your position 4 on Furion. So yeah, all right. At least the Dazzle is a core. I think that having Dazzle a core in this game isn't that bad. The only problem is, I'd argue that Dazzle on that offlane isn't that good, as he's gonna be versus Oracle. So you're gonna have that Dazzle countered instantly on the lane, unless they do something crazy and put Oracle plus bounty on the offlane. But I think Snow and Genuine Gaming, they should dodge the Oracle lane, right? You have the Dazzle, you should dodge it. Yeah,
you need to try. The thing is, 496 can kind of flex, right? You can stick either the Oracle or the Rubik with the Terrorblade. Both help the hero. Rubik definitely the more defensive choice, but Oracle will be hunting and looking for wherever the Bat Rider goes.
Yeah. Also, Oracle plus Terrorblade, old school combination, pretty much. You can always kind of sunder with Terrorblade when you have that Oracle by your side. And I don't know, like this, if I was just... if I didn't see the first game and I was looking at the drafts, I'd say 496 have an edge, honestly. Like they have a drafting advantage. And the question is how much this bounty hunter as a core on the offlane is going to be able to do for them. But overall, I'd say 496 has a drafting advantage. The pressure again is on Genuine Gaming. I think this Dazzle has to do a lot, has to get a lot of items in the laning stage, like so that he can carry his team afterwards. So that he can create that space that's necessary for a Lifestealer and the Naga Siren to get their necessary items to fight.
Yeah, the more I look at this draft, the more it just seems like GG never really addressed the Viper pick, right? It's just been there, and they've kind of tried to ignore it and go about their own draft. And with that Oracle pick sneaking in, as you said, it just counters both the supports so easily.
Yeah, I don't know, like, why do you... it's not the Oracle that was countering them. They were countering themselves. They picked the Dazzle into it. Like, Oracle was picked versus the Bat, that's true, but then they picked Dazzle as well into it. So they're just playing with their comfort picks. They like them, and that's it. Like, there are teams that just do that. It doesn't matter if you're playing versus counters or not. One of the most famous captains for doing that was Puppy. Like, he would just pick what he thought was good, and he wouldn't care about the meta or anything like that. So it didn't really always pay off for him. And ever since he changed a bit, I think he's had more success. But yeah, we'll see how it goes for our what's their name?
Genuine Gaming. Genuine Gaming. Having their own meta over here, apparently.
I mean, yesterday they played Tide Core with Desolator and stuff, so...
Gotta back them at that point, right? Is that how that works?
They're fun. What did you call them? Genuinely fun to watch?
Yeah, they are. Like, this is the thing. We get this very methodical Dota, but I think Carl, like, he was recently interviewed and he was hitting on this point. It's like, right now, everything's kind of become standardized, right? Like, I mean, of course, of it is just
but
standardized.
That's the way everything works. Like, that's the way everything works. Every single sport is like that. There is nothing you can pretty much do about it besides change the metas. But
yeah, even but like, you can work towards a meta where everything is valid. And the AC, his life is not valid anymore. They want him, but they can't get him. Actually, the trees ended up blocking Calvin from getting the final hit. And now Lord Boons, he might die in response. There it is. First blood actually drawn by 496. Now they want to body block up and fight with 458. I don't know if Calvin wants to take this one, though. And Roger Dodger Uh-oh. This was not part of the plan.
There's a purge in 1 second. They can kill the bat.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. There's no way he escapes from this now. Root on the spot. The final hit comes through. Verified to keep him alive. There's a Fate Bolt.
Yeah, pretty good start for
perfect
496. Yeah, perfect start. They get 2 kills. Now Oracle is blocked out a bit. But he should be. Oh, is he gonna be?
No. They go in front of it. No, they opened up the trees. Well, Boon's not quite able to micro the trees into a kill.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't too bad the way he microed, but yeah. At least what they have, like Genuine Gaming, what they have going for them is the fact that Dazzle is going to be versus Bounty Hunter, and this is 100% Dazzle favored lane, so you dodge that Oracle. And I think this is possibly the best way for them to lane. But Nikes. One more hit.
Gonna go down. Calvin. It's a little bit too fast. They haven't got Fate Bolt either. No room for 2 more seconds. They want him. Yacy getting super low. Will Fairy Fire up as the trees were chasing.
Hello, Bound.
Wait.
Yeah, no one took it. They were just fighting all the time. I don't even blame them for taking it. But the problem for Lifestealer is that he's super low now. Like, he can't... He needs to feast, but he cannot really, so... Oh, he's gonna be stat lasted too.
Not even CSing right now, no.
Yeah.
They did at least force Bounty Hunters to take a very early point into the Shadow Walk. He wants to snatch the gold away from Snow. And Roger Dodger really needs to get... Well, he's already got a sentry out for this lane, but they need to get an opportunity to kill, I think. You can't just let the Bounty Hunter sit here solo alone like this, right?
I think you can, honestly. But, yeah, they get the courier. Seal was eyeing it up before as well. But they got the items, so it's kind of alright. I think Bat could just leave this lane, actually. Like, he can just farm the jungle or something. He doesn't have to help Dazzle. Dazzle just needs to get more... He just needs level advantage, and that's it. Like, Bounty Hunter cannot farm on this lane. That's the problem. He can Janada you every now and then, but that's about it. Bounty Hunter should be crushed here. But there's a huge wave pushing out. They messed up with the aggro.
Shadow Wave is kind of the crux of the scenario in that regard. You do end up just pushing the wave inadvertently.
Yep.
I'm surprised they actually brought the Courier bot like they did as well, because Lord Boons did get level 2, but he did take a point in Sprout, so I guess... I think that's more just for the tangos, right? He didn't want to have to take that. He would have preferred the teleport,
They needed a salve. They needed a salve on Lifestealer, and they didn't take the teleport, as you said, so... I expected as well Furion to go back. It's one of his biggest strengths. He goes back, ports back into the lane with items, so... But yeah, he decided to go for Sprout for some reason. And...
Red? He actually might be in trouble. If Snow keeps aggression here.
He has Sticks and Fairy Fire. He's baiting this. He has Invis now too.
And Snow...
So Snow is the one in problems, yeah. You can see he has no mana, no port. This was a bait.
Yep. Baiting pretty deep. You could go for killing Yacy, but the problem is the Fate Bolt screws him over. He's going to salve up. Uh-oh. Yacy...
Might go for Rubik.
He might get him. No, he has to back away. He's too scared of red. Janada is level 2 and he knows it.
Yeah, pretty well played by Snow, actually. I saw that Bounty Hunter was baiting from a mile away, but I didn't realize that there is a chance for Dazzle to survive as well. As he had no mana, no port, he does manage to juke them out and use that salve effectively to survive. Very well played by him.
Yeah, self-clarity. So like Roger Dodger delivering everything that needs to be. But Red does now have an XP advantage over this Dazzle. Not a big one, but we did expect at this point Dazzle to start building a lead. I don't think that lead is as substantial as it at first seems, right?
It's not great, definitely. Like with his Shadow Walk, like, Bounty Hunter is just sticking around, but he's not really using his Janada super effectively. He's not hitting on every cooldown, so he's not stealing a lot of gold away from them.
Need to actually start applying pressure bot again, because 458 is starting to be forced away from these creep waves. Lord Boons does dish out a decent amount, even with all that armor that Terrorblade has, having such abysmal health.
They're going to fight around the bounty, I suppose, now on bottom lane, right?
Well, they need to make up for the start of the game. They're behind on the runes.
Yeah, there's a meta in 5 seconds.
There's a rage. Calvin picks it up. Now he needs to walk away. Sprout buy him a little bit of time. They will be able to root him up, but they've got a lift. It's only level 1.
They can't really do a lot to him right now. They can't do anything, to be honest. Another hero that's doing really well, we didn't really touch on that mid too much, Viper is usually a lane dominating hero, but he hasn't really dominated this Naga way too well. It doesn't matter though, because this Viper, in the current meta, he gets that Atos and he's just a beast running across the map, doing so much work, catching people out, Viper striking them. So
he's indeed a force to be reckoned with. And the Naga, she can't. The reason she's doing okay is because she can go to the jungle sooner, right? But we've seen Vipers, we've seen this build, the Never Talks and the Corrosive Skin. They can farm just as effectively.
Yeah, he is doing that. He's gonna stack the medium camp and farm it. So we'll see. Bottom lane, we might see some aggression going their way.
Yeah, they're gonna go for it. More boons. He's surrounded. No easy escape. Wants to try and deny himself, but won't get a chance.
Yeah, that one single troll creep isn't gonna be enough to deny you, sir.
Not the little baby trolls. You need one of the big boys. Maybe. There's a big boy.
Who was it? I was listening to Blitz and he thought that those...
Oh, he thought that the
skeletons are small trolls. Like, how
the baby trolls.
Like, why the...
Then he starts blaming his graphics sense, like, yeah, I think my game is bugged. Like, yes, of course, Will. Of course.
I mean, okay, I can get behind the graphic settings. Calvin is that. I can get behind the graphic settings excuse, because basically when I was playing Warcraft, I couldn't see units. I would only see their shadows.
Oh, so, yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, because my PC was so bad, I wouldn't be surprised if he has... As Blitz, you know, he never really did a lot in the competitive scene, so he can't afford a really good PC, right? The one that can run Dota, right? Is that it?
Maybe. I mean, is yours suffering as well then?
Of course, like...
Yeah, I mean, no.
Of course. I don't even have a PC.
You're casting on a microwave. Now. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the internet club, man.
Nice. E-cafes, very good.
Yeah. I'm kidding. Blitz is amazing, and his progression in the gym is an inspiration as well. Honestly, that guy's a beast.
Has been slipping up on his gains, he admitted.
He was
falling back a little bit.
Nah, he's not bulking. I think that's the reason. He's like
letting himself go, right? He's turned into a Frozen song. This is not good. You got to stay right. You don't just get swole, you stay swole. That's the way it works.
Nah, it's not. You have cycles. You need to cycle. He's cycling.
Are you like a squirrel with the winter? Is that what this is?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, 458. They want to gather their nuts on him. They will go for the TP away. Should be able to make it. Correctly read, just in time as well. One more set of hits would have killed him.
Actually, how many stuns do they have on GG, on Genuine Gaming? They have Snare and Lasso.
Yeah, there's not that many. Let's put it that
Snare
way.
And Lasso, just TP out. If they try to kill you, just TP out, Lo. They can't kill us, Lo.
Might work.
But they can pressure you like this. What does Dazzle have? He's level 6. He's going for that Necro. Yeah, with the Necro books, he's going to be able to pressure them.
Oh, they're going to pressure the little boons, though. They track him up. They're going to try and run him through. He will fall. Does the pro up Sprout. And now the Viper Strike going out to Roger Dodger. He can't move away quick enough. Calvin says, screw this. I am out. Give me some mid lane farm.
He just goes back on mid to battle it out with the Terrorblade. And when it comes to net worth, where are we at? So Viper is on top, as expected. That's a Viper versus Naga mid, uncontested. Also, he got a kill here. He has 2 kills to his name. He's building into that Atos. He actually has that Atos, so he's going to be roaming across the map trying to get kills. Nikes can't get out of it with Rage, obviously, but
everyone else is relatively screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the solution with GG? Because right now, the only one who's having a good time is LY. Look at the Terrorblade, and then look at the Lifestealer.
Actually, Dazzle is not really having that great of a time either. I expected Dazzle to be doing much better at the moment. He isn't.
No, I think that dive hurt him, even though he didn't die.
Might die here,
he's definitely gone. Lord Boons can't escape that. The Sprout off point. Red will just run
Someone
him down.
Should have
There's no shrine.
Here.
Well, they didn't. And as a result, that's a nice big lump of gold in the hands of Red. Okay, it's not looking for more. They're actually going on a seal here. So 1-for-1 trade, but...
He got like 500 gold away from that kill.
Exactly.
Gold steal. That was ridiculous, and I can't believe that no one ported to help that Furion, because he was hitting him for a long period of time, so you could have ported onto Shrine, you could have helped him with either the Dazzle or the Bat, or anyone, basically. Bottom lane, they will get down.
They're pressuring mid, though, in response. 496 want to take the tower. They did Metamorphosis up. Interesting, they threw the Atos out onto the lifesteal though. They didn't force him to rage.
Just prodding him. Yeah, you can use it again. There's a... Oh, he actually raged.
In. Yeah. Actually takes the cap off. Okay. Okay, that was...
He might fall for that.
Was
he
smart
might die.
if Red wasn't here. Red...
Can they catch him?
He's thinking about diving it. He decides against it. He's only got a level 1 shuriken. It's half fallen regardless though. Oh, Red in trouble though. Going in. The Riptide's up rock and Red will get low. No! They can't finish him off, and now the Atos coming out a little bit too deep. They can't chase after LY.
Alright, so a small trade has been made mid tower for the bottom one. I think this is definitely in favor of 496, as this bottom tower should fall anyway. So getting that tier 1 with the meta and then moving the Terrorblade into the jungle to farm is strategically much better for 496.
They should be moving top next as well, like, because this is the next focus. 496 wants to take the.
You just want to sit behind. You just want to sit behind this Viper and let him go ham on every single lane. That's what you want to do. And if you are genuine gaming, I think this Necro on Dazzle is good, but you aren't really fighting with it. You aren't pressuring towers with it. So, I mean, it's off cooldown all the time. So, there's definitely benefits to having that Necro.
Well, this combo as well of Viper plus Rubik is pretty disgusting, right? Once he starts getting points in the Arcane Supremacy, between the two of them, they can kill practically anyone on the map. Maybe the exception of Calvin if he decides to use the Rage.
Mm-hmm. He's being zoned out from his own jungle by that bounty hunter at the moment. And Naga is farming quite a lot. He's going for that defusal first. He has 3 raid bans. I think once they have that defusal, they're going to be looking at fighting 496. I would actually love to see Necro 3 on Dazzle. He only has Necro 1 right now. I mean, I don't blame him. It's good. Necro 1 is perfect for Dazzle, as you can just farm with it a lot, especially when you get level 12. But he's kind of struggling with gold, and he's kind of struggling with experience right now.
Yeah, it just seems like genuine game of playing a game of dodge. They know they can't fight, and you can already see 496 are reading this perfectly. They're more or less just 5-manning all the time, with bounty hunters just scouting out for kills nearby. It's a little bit worrisome. Like, if you give over this much control of the map this quickly, you can play dodge for so long, but you're falling behind. I'm chiefly concerned about this Terrorblade right now, because we've seen what TBs can do, and if they're just equal footing in terms of net worth, but this guy's getting ahead. And Batrider's getting dead. Well, it's a
position 5 Batrider, not the greatest of kills. You don't care. You're Roger Dodger, man. You don't dodge that, even though your name is Roger Dodger.
Well, no, because you're Rogering up, so someone else gets to do the dodging. It's
exactly. You got me. Like,
we gauge. You know, it's just we are like a boy band. We're NSYNC. Oh no, Lord Boons. That TP was so close to completion. But Red, as always in this game so far, on point on this bounty hunter.
He has drums, he has phase boots. Basically, even if you dust him, he's gonna run out with his massive movement speed. They smoked up. It's only the Oracle. This is what they want to do. They want to sit behind the behind the Viper, because they expect someone like a Batrider going to try and aggress on him. And there's Naga porting in, so yeah, they're reading this right.
Dodge got a DD. He's feeling strong. It's 100
He's
damage.
Feeling strong. Why though? He was just gonna die.
Yep. There's the last 2 level into. They actually brought in Lord Boons as well. They want to kill Dat BB, but now, first of all, they need to get rid of Seal. He has to use the false promise of himself just to stay alive. They zone him out. Lord Boons down to half HP. Red, he's turning around here. A lot of damage being done. MP's going to get low. Nature's Prophet does fall. It's a 2 for none trade so far. There might be more heads to fall, though. They've got the track on Snow. They see everything. Time to snatch some gold and maybe snatch a kill.
Just let him hit him. Just let him hit him.
Yeah, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Crit.
There we go.
Jeez. How much gold is that? 36 on every hit. That's pretty legit. And this bounty hunter is... Look at him. Look at his farm. It's not... Yeah, he's not hitting creeps, but he has like 6,000 net worth right now. He's not farming it.
Not just that, the gold swing for those 3 kills alone was almost 2k.
I love this build, by the way. Like, when you're offlane bounty and you have Medallion, Drum, Zern, you basically have mana all the time, so you can run across the map. The urn basically heals you up. After these fights, you never have to go back, plus you're very speedy and fast, so...
The urn's interchangeable though, right? You could get a Vlad's, but you've got a Meg on the Viper. Which is coming out now, actually. Viper's slightly scary. It's sitting up at 7.5k, just under LY. Who does have that diffusal, but... Well, that was his golden attempt, and...
I don't know, you have the Naga, but at the same time, there's like... They're taking control of the map. They have the Viper Strike versus Nikes. The only thing they have to worry about is this Naga, but I don't know how much they have to even worry about her. You have the Terrorblade, like he's gonna be crazy fat very soon. Like he's on 8k gold, has that Manta to work with. He's gonna be sending these illusions more often now to farm with. So, yeah, like if you are 496, there's nothing stopping you. Like you've drafted in such a way that you can actually win at every stage of this game. That's how I feel. So maybe Genuine Gaming, they have to... I don't know what they can do, honestly. Like, just chill and wait for Nikes and Naga to get some items. I guess this Nikes is going to have a relic soon. So.
Yeah, but Lord Boons is going to have another death on the table, I think. Yeah. No easy escape from that. They just run him down.
Yeah, they don't have a grave, so you can't really help him. And, I mean, I understand the Dazzle Core, but usually when you have a Dazzle Core, you want to be on the offense. You want to be, like, taking control of the map, not really hiding behind your tier 3s when your tier 2s are falling, so...
Oh, yeah, he's got a point in the grave. He can't be risky. Got tracks on him at all times. He can't be risky. Every answer is can't be risky. And the problem with that is the 496 is going to force you to make some risk. They move into the high ground. They want the tier 3 tower, and I don't know if Genuine Gaming are actually going to stop them. Looks like they're just going to let us be. I don't think there's anything they can do, especially with the Metamorphosis still running. It's about to run out. They'll get the tower before leaving. All the while, LY just screaming, buy more time, buy more time.
Yeah, he's just creep skipping and farming and split pushing, but maybe he could do more with his illusions.
Roger wants to go, actually. That's just going to come out, but there's the list straight away. And that's a very, very sad Roger. LY was thinking about using the song, but to what end? Terrorblade's in the top lane alongside the Lifestealer, both low. Things are coming out, actually, because Lifestealer needs to run for the high hills. The sun just came out. Okay. 458 has no range mode. Meanwhile, the mid lane fight going on, and Naga getting low. Song does come out. Will be able to move away, but barely. A little bit too close for comfort. Finally, they got a level in the shallow grave. And they might just hunt. Yeah, they're going for Lifestealer. Whoa. This is going to be a long chase. Cue the Benny Hills theme tune.
Is it?
Not as long as you think.
Not as long as you think, because Oracle just ports in and gets him. I'm wondering why didn't he run to the side shop to get that port? I guess it was off cooldown or something, right? It was on cooldown.
It should have been off cooldown by then.
No, it's 25 seconds. You can see it now.
Oh, yeah, okay. So he must have got interrupted at some point or chose to cancel it because... Wait, no, he must have chosen to cancel it.
Yeah, he chose to cancel it to fight out the Terrorblade and then realized that he's losing that fight. So, overall, for Genuine Gaming, this game is looking not nearly as comfortable as the first game. They have to figure out a way of fighting them. Actually, the only thing they can do right now is split push and creep skip as much as possible. That's it. Just send these Naga illusions across the map all the time. Try to buy as much time as possible. You need that Radiance on Nikes. He needs another item after the Radiance. It's not only the Radiance that's necessary. He needs to get level 20 somehow. He needs his 20% evasion, but honestly, by the time he gets all of that, the Terrorblade is gonna have Butterfly and MKB, and he's still gonna destroy you. So,
with Terrorblade Gaming,
in this kind of a game, it's not like you can take Radiance on Ix and just destroy everyone, because there's Viper. He's just gonna Viper strike you, and you're not gonna be able to chase down anyone.
Viper is on the prowl. Lasso's gonna come out to try and stop this up, and now the Stolen Lasso just gonna create a drag line. AC will go down. The Shadow Wave, way too much damage being done. Now 458. And Metamorphosis has ran out. He doesn't want to pursue this. They tried to poke at Dazzle, and they regretted it.
Oh, why didn't you?
Wait, where was the shuriken?
Where was the shuriken, sir? Like he had him
well.
there. That's a dead Furion. 100% shurikens. All right. Like medallion into shuriken into right click. That's what he had to do, nothing more. And he's dead. Anyways, maybe he gets him on top lane because he has already ported and he's hunting him. I didn't kill you on that side of the map, but I'm gonna catch you on this one, it seems.
I don't think so. Lord Boons is already a little bit too scared. He's running all the way back.
Look at how he's running, and look at Bounty. Like he's chasing him all the way to high ground. Good stuff. Good stuff.
He's just carousing the sheep. He's a sheepdog now.
Where's that Radiance? All right. 21 minutes in, we still don't see the Radiance coming. He needs 1,000 gold more. Well, he's not too far away, but the timing is off. Definitely, when you click on Terrorblade and you see that he's gonna have that full butterfly completed in what, 500 goldish?
Yeah, 600. Still a long way now. Meanwhile, Prophet just trying to cut the creep waves top to slow down any push attempt. But you are losing your shrines. And you have to keep dodging until that Aegis expires. It's got a long time left. At least if you can by that time, then you will have your Radiance after that point. What other big pickup are they looking at here? Because Naga has the Manta.
Shivas. Yeah, Naga with the Manta, you need like Shivas on Lifestealer and perhaps Butterfly on Naga or Heart even. And after that, I think you're able to fight. You have the mech on Dazzle. He's going into a force.
Oh, Roger.
For some reason. And Roger Dodger.
Die, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
Well, you can't dodge it anymore, you know? They changed it, remember? Fortune's End, undodgeable. And Calvin will dodge his fate as he TPs away.
That was actually very close.
But look, they slowed his Radiance progress again. You didn't even have to kill him, you steal his money.
There's gonna be a Solar Crest on Bounty very soon. I think he's gonna be able to kill this Furion on his own. Gets that.
He might just kill him now. The track may be slightly premature, but it won't matter. Lord Boons is hanging around. Atos going to come out. He does have the toss. This is the thing. I think if Boons just tries to TP now, he would have been fine. But now, he's baiting. Red has to realize this is a bait. Naga's coming in right now. The Sprout's going to be there. Cut the trees, but oh no, the snare.
He's just way too fast. With drums popped, like they won't catch him.
It was mid-animation though. It was a lot closer than it should have been.
He's creating space, and now he's going for Naga top. Look, there's a sleep from Naga just so he port out.
Well, yeah, because they're pushing bot. They want to make sure they get out and can defend this. And now we've seen the song used. Metamorphosis comes out. They immediately start hitting the high ground again. 496 want to end this game.
They have Radiance and Bounties in there, so if there's any time to fight, it's right now. Right here, right now for Genuine Gaming.
Yeah, but Calvin...
It's so difficult, yeah.
Just lost half his HP pool in the Bam and I. And 458 defining glass cannon to the extreme right now.
Naga in the back.
Yeah, go for the backstab. Lift's going to come out. Lost a long time. And the Viper Strike as well. Everything to ensure the kill. They will get it. Does have buyback. Doesn't want to have to use it. Red has been found. Lasso drags him up. But there's the false promise to interrupt them before they get him on the high ground. They toss a look in place, but it's not enough. Sprout doesn't hold him in. They actually push them out with their own flame break. Yacy trying to turn around. Has stolen the lasso, but doesn't have an opportunity to use it. Now in the base. Terrorblade, he's out of mana. Has no way to protect himself. Will go down once. When he comes back up, he's not going to hit as hard. That BB can't move away quick enough. Calvin holds it. Now they need an escape plan for 458. I'm not sure if they have it though. Atos will lock him on the spot. They'll push him back with flame break as well. 10 pieces left. Buys a lot of time, but not enough. The ensnare holds him there. Thunder comes out. He's going to use a reflection, but it's too little, too damn late. They'll kill him with the Infest Bomb. They will kill Naga return. That's going to be a dieback. And now they might be able to do this. Red getting low. Lord Boons fine up against this. Gets purged off and killed. Drag's coming out. Calvin chasing after Yacy. Did use the lasso. Has got the force stuff to get down to the low ground. Looks like he'll make it out. They do hold. I don't know if I call it that though when you still lost the melee racks and the tier 3.
They don't hold. That's what they do. They don't hold. They lose. They lose the Raxes. They die back on Naga. If you show the fight recap, the gold change. Yeah, it's a little bit advantageous for Genuine Gaming, but overall it's not really great. The best part I think is the fact that Lifestealer did not die, but he is going for that armored pickup. I'm not certain what exactly it's gonna do in this match.
Well, it lets him hit harder.
Something like armor and Shivas would be so good for him.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Calvin is trying to dip into the two builds that we've seen for Lifesteal in the past, right? Like the Armlet Deso type build and the Radiance into Medallion
he's
type
doing
build.
a mix. He's mixing it up a bit. He likes it both ways. So,
well, we did say that the Australian boys would bring their own meta. I guess you could say they're doing that. Their own unique way. Plus, Pickup on Prof has been doing a decent amount of work, and I mean that's kind of the biggest boon for them right now is Lord Boons. The amount of utility he's offering these fights with the Spirit Vessel with the Atos has been fight changing for them.
They caught him,
Atos coming out though. Lift on the spot. Rage. Calvin chasing in. They need to get out. Spirit Vessel's on Yates. He's gonna go for the steal. Gets the open wounds. The Viper Strike's gonna be there. And Fest Bomb in. Steals one of the trees and runs away. I'm in control of this vehicle now. Roger Dodger will fall to 458 behind though.
Yeah, there's a meta used. The creeps are mid, so with those creeps they can definitely get high ground. While Nikes and Naga, they're just trying to creep skip bottom, but that doesn't really help them. They need to go base right now.
Oh, it may be a little bit too late. The Meliarax is already fallen. Poison Touch will slow him down. 458 taking decent damage, but just returning so much more. Open's going to come out, try and deal with him. He gets out of the ensnare with the Manta, and now Lord Boon's getting low. Won't go down though. Shallow Grave just to make sure that he's safe. They've run out of lanes to throw at the feet of 496 as they say, please have mercy. Calvin thinks twice about that. What's the solution right now?
When you're defending your high ground, you need to be there. Like, you need to be on the high ground before the enemy team comes even close. You need to start sending those illusions, spamming out. Maybe they thought that they will lose the creeps mid or something like that, so they started creep skipping bottom. But that wasn't really the right strategical decision for Genuine Gaming, and because of that they lose another side. So they're two sides down. Perhaps Furion down as well. Let's see.
He's in a little bit of trouble. We'll fall. Red has just been hunting him all game, and well, despite the efforts Lord Boons has put in, despite the gold he's managed to accumulate, and he's just getting more out of this every time you show. Where is the answer right now? Is it just
they haven't reacted?
Naga?
No, the answer is you react to this. But you had to do it way long time ago. Perhaps put that Furion, bait the bounty in, use that bat to kill him, plus the Dazzle. The problem for Genuine Gaming is the fact that they were very greedy after the laning stage. Dazzle was farming the jungle with Necros, Nikes was farming the jungle, Naga was farming, so they needed one of those cores to actually make moves, and I think their biggest mistake in this match is the way they played this Dazzle after the laning stage.
Trying to move now.
Sleep.
It's going to be just in time. The sleep's going to be there, but reinforcements are arriving. They need to be quick with this. That PB, locked in the spot. We'll try and get away with Guarding Grease. Forced up as well. He's low. He will fall.
Yep,
they do know Yates here as well. Now the last two coming out, they found Bounty Hunter. That's a big kill from the Dust Reveal to make sure he can't escape. He is fast, but is he fast enough? The false promise to protect him is going to be good enough. Or is it Calvin still chasing? Rage, activate, wants to go on a seal. Will purge off the open wounds, but this lifesteal hits pretty hard. He's feeling it right now. Now, Terrorblade going to what? His deck comes out after being stolen. It's lost for so long. Infest, just in time. Roger Dodger trying to move away. Can't get out of here. The flame break is available. Calvin can just sidestep and move away. But the BKB still running on a 4-5-8 means you can't push him away.
They're going that deep with Rage already used.
Yeah, you see? They found Lord Boons. He's just trying for the TP away, and he won't make it.
Yep. The Purge stops it now, so definitely couldn't make it. They still need the level 20 on Lifestealer. What's Naga's item progression? Well, it's non-existent after the Manta and the Refusal. We haven't really seen an item in ages now, have we?
No, going for the big item pickup. Nothing to bridge the way. Just wants to go straight into that heart. Understandable as well in these fights.
And Terrorblade with that BKB, they're gonna start fighting them anytime now. They're gonna go for this last side. Maybe they can wait for Roche first. You can see the Oracle scouting it out already.
Yeah, they want to try and get Roche to go high ground, because the other thing you have to look at is, yes, the TB is really strong with this BKB, but he needs to get maximum impact and these high duration charges, or you start to feel the pain in the fights as they drag out. That can also backfire, right? Like, we've seen it before with Naga picks, the song. And speaking of Naga, they just walked into a kill. Yacy revealed himself, won the rune, paid the price.
And the jump.
Yeah, that was...
That was interesting. 496, they're definitely keeping Genuine Gaming in the game. Like, with some of their movements. They're trying to make it more entertaining for all.
What wonderful people. Praise be to 496.
Praise you, 496. Definitely. And are they going to contest this rush? That's my question, because you have a Bat, but he has no blink. Usually Bat used to be one of the better heroes around the pit, but without a blink and the way of actually getting inside quickly, it's not really great. They have this Fury on 3 ends. They should be scouting out illusions from Naga. They should be scouting out pit all the time.
Nah, they want to farm with them. So the thing I want to kind of highlight as well is, before I was rudely interrupted by the generous donations to Rubik, there's going to be another fight. This time, Lord Boon's interrupted me. Does TP pretty deep, needs to move away. Atos is going to come out though. And this is bold. They're going to try and keep him alive though. The song's going to be there. He'll try and TP out, and that is a completely wasted song. Seal snipes him from afar.
Wasted song, killed Furion, insta into the pit. Guys, let's go. Let's take this rush. Let's wrap this up. I think that's their call.
Well, that was the big thing I was looking at as well, is maybe the way that GG could have taken these fights is if you see the TB uses BKB, you song, right? And then you can kill him. But now, no song, no way to drop Roche. That's going to be an Aegis and Cheese on an already scary Viper and Terrorblade.
Now there's Cheese on Viper, Aegis on Terrorblade. Maybe I would have went the other way around, but this works too. Then they're just going to push with this. What does Naga have? Well, Naga is lifted up and caught, actually.
Naga in trouble. We'll be full stuffed up, though. They just need to focus on top. That's where the buildings still lie.
And bot lane, there's Bounty basically just following Nikes around. I think he wanted to cancel his port if it came to that.
Of course he can't, though, because you do have the Rage. And instead, they're going to try and jump him. He does infest and he immediately comes out. We'll go for the TP away. We'll be able to make it. Buys time.
He has MKB, he bought out, so no buyback for this next fight. And I mean, honestly, top lane.
Yeah, trouble happening. Viper Strike's going to be there, trying to push that BB back. They want to stay on the spot. Reinforcements aren't going to be here in time for that BB. Like so, Guardian Greaves coming out. Except to protect himself. He's going to be sprouted in, full stuffed out of that. That buys enough time for the TB to move across map now. And Batrider's a little bit too deep. They will pay the price for it. Now look, AC now has some match community. Prepare for very deep blinks from a Rubik.
Yeah, with that rage, he can definitely blink in and lift someone up, just throw them back, but it's unnecessary, honestly. They just need to stand here together, brothers in arms, and just take this high ground. There's not a lot that GG can do about it. Let's see, though.
Try. Calvin's going in, 458, again pretty low. We'll use the Sunder pretty early here. Calvin has to just pull away because of that break. He's not going to lifesteal now. Root on the spot. There's the use of the Infest and the Song to allow him to get away. LY says, what next? What do we do? Apparently you let your buildings crumble. Not looking good. They need to stop this right now. They're going to go in. Does he stay coming out? 458 is the target once more. Calvin is going to be in trouble soon because it's going to run out with their rage and he will be once again broken. Taking a lot of damage. Going to try and heal him up with the Greaves. It's not going to be good enough. They have to run away. Locked on the spot. Atos holds him in place. Forced up towards them, in fact. There's a Shallow Grave coming out. But the false promise will persist. 458 will be fine. The last two going out on the red in the meantime. Bounty Hunter. He's the pick off. Can they find it? The Song's going to be there. It has stolen one. In fact, Yacy just locked them all in place. They can go for the buildings or they can leave. There's only ranged racks left. They want to try and make this mega creep, so they're going to go for it. Cunning Greaves out again. There's the lift coming out. Calvin is down. Have any way back in. And this looks like this might be it for GG. We might have to go to a third game.
Yeah, this definitely looks like game. There's no buyback on Ix, no buyback on Batrider.
There we go.
Yeah,
GG.
That's game. Honestly, Genuine Gaming in that first game, they had a solid draft. In the second one, their draft was just bad. And it's not only the way the draft works for them, it's just the fact that they didn't play it properly. Like, you drafted Naga and Nikes. If you drafted those two greedy cores, then your third core has to be doing something with the two supports all the time in the mid game, and they didn't really manage to do a whole lot with that Dazzle, which gave Terrorblade enough space, which gave everyone else from 496 enough space to just get their items on time and crush you. Like this Bounty Hunter, he shouldn't be allowed to be roaming across the map and getting pickoffs 24/7. If you imagine this, if Genuine Gaming play like this, Snow, Lord Boons, and Roger always together, just pushing towers and even dying, it doesn't matter. Maybe they would get some good trades, or some trades that aren't so good for them. But this bounty hunter wouldn't just be hunting them down across the map without actually being punished for it. So like you strategically, they had to play the game in a bit different way. The way they played it is Dazzle farms, Naga farms, Nyx farms. If you have 3 farming cores, you're gonna lose the game because they're not gonna have space to do so, and Bounty Hunter is just gonna run across the map, kill you, take your gold, and Viper is gonna be pressuring and taking towers. So yeah, 496, they bounce back, and game 3 hype.
Yep, we're gonna have to go down the line here. So short break, then we'll come back for the decider between 496 and Genuine Game to see who gets to go up against TNC tomorrow and who just gets to go home, reflect on what they've done wrong, and then maybe just, I don't know, pick heroes that actually aggress better in lane. Stay tuned.